You're listening to the Media Man Dan Podcast. Promoting people with passion all over the globe. Interviews every weekend. Album reactions every month. This is your host, Media Man Dan. Let's rock!
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Media Man Dan Podcast. Today I have my friend Jaden, who is going to be joining me for a wonderful, chill conversation. We've been staying up watching Kill Tony almost every single week. It's been an absolutely amazing time, but we have not talked publicly on Instagram since I believe 2022. So I'm inviting my friend Jay to this chat. He's gonna just talk about whatever he wants to. We're gonna get all of the things off our mind. Maybe we'll go into some, comedic stuff, but at the same time, just following through on the usual for the podcast, which is just conversation that makes people feel good and gives them a whole new perspective. And maybe we'll go deep into some Christianity. Maybe we'll go into politics. Maybe we'll avoid all of that and just talk about concerts for 2 hours. I don't know. All I'm doing here is promoting another amazing person that all you guys need to go and follow. So let me get him in the chat right now. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the time, the place. Jaden has finally made it in the chat. What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Do you want to be audio only?
Yeah.
I don't mind either way. I just, I want everybody that comes on the show, and this is technically part of the podcast in this case, I want everybody to feel comfortable. So if you're more comfortable audio only, we'll do audio only. But I'm still going 4K with this brand new Journey Through the Movies shirt, dude. Repping Allison and my brand.
Where's that from?
That's for our Patreon exclusive. Thank you for asking. That's where everybody can go and pay $5 and they can watch a movie with us and listen to our commentary while they're watching.
Oh, Allison's also doing the commentary?
Yeah. It says Journey Through the Movies with Allison. She made the shirt, actually, dude. She made the whole design. So
dang.
I know, right? Epic. I love it. It's probably mirrored on your side, but I'll figure it out. Yeah.
I'll just turn my head upside down.
Yes, turn your head upside down. That's going to make everything better.
Yeah.
All right, dude. So, what's up? How's your day going so far?
Pretty good. Did you see that one, remember that one Kill Tony episode with not Ric Flair, fucking Chad Daniels, and where William Montgomery was just roasting like some new guest that's never been on the show?
Yes.
So apparently that guy went on his own podcast and was like, I think William actually wanted to fight me, and if the cameras weren't on, I would punch him square the face.
Oh my God, true controversy there.
Yeah, because I didn't think that it was like that. I thought that obviously if you're new to the show, it'd be kind of just what is this? What's going on? But apparently the whole time he was just pissed off, hiding it with a slight smile.
And that was Chad Daniels.
Yeah,
Chad Daniels, whoever you are, go shut your mouth. You go do it. You stop being mean to the crew because they're great.
Don't mess with the Red Machine.
I don't know why, but I sounded like Adam Ray trying to be Biden there, dude. I was stuttering so badly. I was in my mind, I was like, should I fucking censor myself? No fucking way I'm going to censor myself. And then I censored myself. Isn't that crazy?
On Instagram? Yeah. No way.
Right? Yeah. Be like, shut your fucking mouth.
Dang it. Yeah, I'm going to have to really watch my mouth on this platform today.
Mm-hmm.
I never do this anymore. I don't live stream. I don't really have to filter anything out. This is something else.
Yeah, it's okay, man. We'll be fine. I don't give a shit. They don't give a shit as long as we don't, bring up something that's controversial that's going on right now.
All right. I'm going to say the N-word.
Anyway, so how has your weather been over there, dude? Because our fucking storm that we got hit by a couple days ago was immense in the area that I work at, and it barely hit my house. It was like a little bit of normal rain, so it was nothing to worry about.
It's just been all over the place. It's I wake up and then it's freezing, and I have to turn my heat up 10 more degrees than it usually is. The whole summer it's been 60 or below. as for
That's
the
like
heat.
that's my favorite summer, dude. Can you bring it over to the Illinois area? That would be amazing. Oh, Eddie just said, "What a reunion, Eddie! It's good to see you here." And I was giving Eddie a shout out on the most recent interview with Yafanya. If you guys haven't gone and checked that out, go and check it out right now. It was a great conversation, just like the first one. I should say, fantastic conversation. And if you guys have missed it, you don't know what you're missing. So go and check it out. Figure out what you missed.
Yeah, we love Eddie Land music.
Have you heard his podcast?
No, I know that he has one, but I haven't listened to it yet.
Because he's got like the best microphone. I don't know what he's using, but it's like making me wish that I upgraded my tech, which I'm planning on doing next year, because I'm making the podcast into a side hustle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I got to do. And then, of course, I'm hoping that I can get monetized on Rumble. Did I already tell you about the Taylor Swift idea that I had?
No.
Okay, so I think I should review music, but I think I should do it the way that you would expect me to, troll the fucking community.
Oh, yeah, I remember this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, should I put on a blonde wig and be like, it's Swifty Reviews?
You're gonna look like JD Vance if you do that.
Yeah, I would look like JD Vance.
Ironically, you would look exactly like how JD Vance looked when he put on a blonde wig.
I have to see it now. I have to go and find that picture. Thanks a lot, Jaden. You're going to make me edit this episode.
Yeah, you might as well just turn off your camera while you can.
No, I'll be okay.
No.
I don't mind at all.
Right.
Okay, so let's see. Eddie said that you guys met for the first time in November. So another worlds colliding thing that's going to happen very, very soon. Jimmy from The Bottom Line and Brian from the VIP Soundcheck are about to meet at a Dayseeker show, I believe, next month. So that's going to be fun.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Now you got to meet Brian soon.
For real. Everyone come to Chicago. I'm not going anywhere. I
Right.
gas and everything else.
Yeah. No, I met Eddie in Seattle. He was doing an open mic there. Yeah, me and my brother met him in Seattle. I don't know where. I think it was like some some apartment where like college students study or whatever, and we just went to the rooftop, and Eddie had a great set, did a bunch of great covers, and then he did his own original music at the end, and pretty awesome.
Absolutely epic. Hey, Eddie, I saw that you got shared by Johnny Gilbert. That is an absolute legendary artist to get shared by. I'm so happy for you. And major shout out to anybody that gives Eddie support that's in the big blue checkmark land. That is amazing to give anyone that is growing their career as a podcaster / musician / instrumentalist / entrepreneur. I don't know what Eddie does or doesn't do. I think Eddie does everything. So, big love to Eddie always.
Yeah, man. Jay, remember when there was another Jay fuck that person. I hate when people have like the same exact name as me, because it's such a dumb. I already don't like my name, but when people have the same name, it's just like, dude, come on, we can't both have the stupid name.
See, I would just have the response like Chris said on the Two Schmucks Getting Drunk episode. What, you think you're better than me? You think you're better than me?
Yeah.
Well, you got the same name.
It was a girl, so I don't know if I'd be.
Eddie said a blue check mark that wasn't purchased. That is the truth. A blue check mark can be purchased these days. Thank you, Meta. Thank you, X. Thank you, everywhere else. TikTok probably has that too. It's ridiculous, dude. And that means that people that didn't earn it are getting all the praise for having that little mark next to their fucking name. That's okay. I'll buy one too. That's what I'll use. I'll use all my Patreon money that I earn, all $10.
No, just use a credit card.
Continue you getting my blue check mark. And then trolling people on comment sections because blue check marks get up top.
Yeah.
That's what I should do. That is a great choice. I might actually do that. No, that's stupid. I need to financially be responsible here.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it with like political shit. Just like go on some random some cooking Instagram page and just tell them they suck.
Go on Gordon Ramsay and be like, this guy can't cook, right?
Yeah, his meat looks like St. Helens.
Just be like, Dick's Last Resort is actually hiring if you want to be a real cook.
What are you saying?
What did you just say to me, you fucking donut?
JD,
So the other night, you were doing a perfect Bill Burr impression, and I was very, very impressed, Jaden, because like I didn't know, for one, that you listen to enough people that I do to actually master their voice, and for two, I didn't know that you could actually, pull it off at a moment's notice. Sometimes it's like created, like my Elmo voice, Mr. Nuda, what the cat, Mr. Nuda? That's all I know. Like that's all I ever did with it. And so I can't like go straight into conversation like I can with Stutz. Stutz is a lot easier. But when it's like, you did Bill Burr, dude, I was like, no way, bro. This is impossible. How did he do that?
Dan, you're freaking me out, Dan. These voices scare me sometimes, you know?
Well, I am going to be...
I know other people that do voices like...
Yeah.
I have other friends that have done voices like that. It just fucking creeps me out, dude. It just creeps me out, dude. I'm just up all night. I'm thinking, why does that guy sound like that? It's gonna haunt me. It's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. Reminds me of my childhood, honestly.
Wazowski.
Dude, put that shit away, you lunatic.
You lunatic. How'd you feel about that Let It Go special, though? Did you like it?
It was all right.
Not perfect?
Yeah.
So
I can't remember. I think he made some good points, but I just don't remember much of it. I was just more a little bit put off by like the very I don't know, just like generic, like, oh, now they're telling me that I have to work at the subway place. I gotta put my own mayo on my sandwich. I don't work. It's like that's a good point, but it's just so like I don't know. It wasn't really that funny.
I think what we should do, Jay, is we should start just reacting and like put it on the podcast to like comedians, full shows. I don't think it's allowed in Spotify, but we'll see. We'll see. I think that we should go through canceled comedians. So I got Bill Cosby right here for you. That's right. That's right. I do. And then I got Dane Cook. I like to text minors, and I make good comedy at the same time. This Vicious Circle actually is his best special, and I do enjoy it still. And then I got none. This is not a canceled comedian, but he went super insanely left after a period of time, and that is Jim Gaffigan with his special called Obsessed. So I think that we should just do that. I think we should start listening after we, of course, get through all of Kill Tony's. We should also start listening to some comedy that I own, because I know that you probably have not heard all the specials from George Carlin. And as far as I know, I think that you can hear my audio if I play it on my computer when we do it through Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd work. That would work as well. And then there is his second best special, Mr. I Like to Text Minor. This is Madison Square Garden, the Dane Cook special called Rough Around the Edges. It's second best. I still like Vicious Circle a lot more. I think that's his funniest. And he is an absolute firecracker when it comes to how much he moves on stage. Like when you were talking about Casey Rocket being on crack, it is 100% like that. But he probably learned from Dane Cook, because Dane Cook moves around the stage faster than a guy trying to get away with minor pictures. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Dane Cook.
Yeah, he apparently he's just fucked up his whole career.
I've just seen him on Kill Tony. Yeah, I saw a clip of some like really just terrible comedian. Some guy who was trying to like pull off like a 1950s style of comedy, was trying to like roast the entire panel, including Tony and Red Band. And then he was like, Dane Cook, you got a 20-year-old girlfriend. I'm 21. Even I don't date 20-year-olds.
Wow.
It was so painfully unfunny, and like, no one laughed.
Yeah, that sounds like torture. Speaking of torture, no, I'm just kidding. Speaking of roasting people, we got Joan Rivers, who actually did not take roasts well. Despite being one of the most crude and brutal comedians, she did not handle her own roast on Comedy Central. We should watch her Don't Start With Me, which was filmed 15 minutes from my house. Fucking crazy, bro. I went and saw this terrible Pink Floyd cover band there, and I hated them. I hated them so much. And it's not because they played bad. They played everything perfectly. I just hate Pink Floyd.
Nice.
I want to get canceled. Cancel me, motherfuckers. And then this guy, Kevin Hart. I'm just kidding. We're not going to watch him. Fuck you, Kevin Hart.
I don't like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's see. What's your plan for the rest of the year, dude? You got anything exciting going on outside of going to this concert for state champs and what was it? Knuckle Puck. Knuckle Puck. It's so good.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have much plans. It's just been a boring fucking year. Other than like, writing music just on the side, and then I'm trying to go to a comedy show by October. I don't know if I'll be able to go to it or not, but
Well, what comedy show or what comedian are you planning on seeing?
Nick Mullen,
Nick Mullen. Never heard of him?
very controversial comedian.
What's
It's
his
like
form of delivery? Does he do like dry delivery, deadpan, awkward, or just insanely outrageous?
I don't know how to describe the delivery is like what's an example? Like
So what's the deal with airline food?
yeah, he has he's very calm.
Okay.
I never see this guy yell. But there's like an example is like on his podcast he was talking about what's that one song by Rob Zombie? Yeah, he's talking about that song, and he was saying like, when he was talking about Dracula, like I always thought like, hey, it's just about a cool car that he drives, and then I can't even finish the joke because we're on Instagram and Eddie's on the stream. It's just too embarrassing, but I'll send you a clip of it after this.
Send me the clip of everything, and I'll put it up on this episode because I don't give a fuck about offending people, dude. I work on Rumble. That's the plan, dude. I make sure that Rumble grows in the way that's not political but still has that free speech there. So I'm like, how many stupid, ridiculous, offensive things can I come up with that will, not hopefully ruin me, but at the same time just attack enough people that they get the buzz, and then they go, this asshole just said this about me, and then they clip it and they put it on Instagram and they put it in a reel and they're like, fuck this guy, and I'm like, that's me, and then they tag me and then they say, attack this guy, and I'm like, bring it on, bitch.
Yeah, attack this guy.
I have hard, like, I've always been hardcore with my opinions. That's how it always goes. I don't hold back. I'm a very specific type of critic. So if I have something to say, I'm going to say it. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
What did I miss here? Oh, well, you want to listen to some music? I think we could play a song.
Sure. Hopefully this doesn't get copyrighted.
It will be copyrighted. It always gets copyrighted. No matter what I play, it's going to get copyrighted. Unless it's something I own. That would be great.
But like Nick Mullen, he's pretty up there. Like he's friends with Shane Gillis. He's been friends with Shane Gillis for a long time, and then like Luis Gomez, Dan Soder, Ari Shaffir, like all the people that have been like on Joe Rogan, Mark Normand, many other people in that sphere, but Joe Rogan refuses to talk about him, even though he's involved with like everyone that's been on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe
Rogan's just a fucking pussy.
That's what I want to have as my intro. Joe Rogan's a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Hey, I run a podcast, and the only reason I can do this is because of the most successful podcast of all time. But we want to fuck that guy's life up, so fuck Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I think podcasts, they were it's part 2 of what radio was, because radio shows used to be the thing, and then it was podcasts that came after that. But I think it was SoundCloud that started it all. I think like SoundCloud Rap and SoundCloud Conversations and everything like that. But I still think podcasts, as much as it is a stereotype, do work the best for millennials. We're all getting older. It's nice to listen to people that we grew up with having their own opinions on things and hearing their side of the story, unless they fuck it all up and then they're overly explicit from a show that was not explicit whatsoever, much like Wizards of Waverly Pod, which is supposed to be all about Wizards of Waverly Place, but instead they focus on things that are more controversial and say things out loud that are very sexual. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? That's ruining my childhood, you pieces of shit. I should go into like a full-on Montgomery, dumbass.
Why'd you fucking do that?
Tony. What's up, Joseph? Holy shit. Do you see this? We got Joseph, Eddie. This is what happens. We're bringing everybody out of the woodwork, bro.
I love the compilations they have of him on YouTube just arguing with people. Like William versus Red Band, William versus the audience, William versus the guest, William versus Red Band's mom. It just goes on.
Hell yeah, dude. Right now we're listening to Violence and Virtue, or Violence and Virtue, I think it's what it's called, by The Terrible Texan, and grunge band that was on my podcast. It's going to sound horrible because it's grunge. And it's supposed to be this way. I'm just excited to hear when the masters come in, because that does not sound... Does this sound perfect to you?
It sounds...
I got nothing. I'm not a grunge fan, but I respect it. It's a genre, and it made a lot of people very experimental, I should say. Like, grunge kind of created new metal, so I appreciate them for that. Speaking of new metal, what do you think of Linkin Park right now, dude? Do you like that they're constantly teasing that they're going to have a countdown, then they do the countdown, and then nothing happens until September 5th?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Right? I hope it's not a replacement. I would never, ever want them to take place of what Chester did for them. But at the same time, if they wanted to continue as a band and maybe change the name, or maybe just create a unit that is well-known and their music is well-known, and they'll be like in honor of Chester, that'd be fine. Perfectly fine. Because, I mean, they did the One More Light tour and all the other things, and that was in honor and to promote people that are going through hard times so that they can get through it. Keep saying going through hard times. So when suicide is talked about, most people get very touchy with it because it's the social media world. But when a person that you've been looking up to your whole life commits suicide, you need to have people that can help. And so that's what they did, is they were telling people, like, go to this helpline or donate to this program so that we can talk a lot of other people through their shits so that they can get through it. But I don't censor a fucking word because I think that's bullshit anyway. It's not my thing to do. LP's teasing reminds me of what wrestlers from WWE did, teasing a return after a long hiatus. That's 100% true. 100% true. It started pouring outside as soon as you said hi, so I didn't hear shit. Okay, Joseph didn't hear anything we said. All right, let's listen to the grunge music. Jaden, give me a 1 through 10. What's your rating on this?
I'm just hearing guitar. I don't even hear the vocals. So
that is all that it is right there. It's all guitar and really, really poorly produced drum work.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll be nice. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5.
There you go. Yeah, it's garage rock, and this is supposed to be like this.
The word, you know.
When you sound like you're yelling into a cup, you're doing it right.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the gentleman that is part of the band that I interviewed. You're absolutely amazing, dude. I appreciate you so much for your time and for being on the podcast and promoting your stuff. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean everybody doesn't. So
you were like, for a second, so I.
Yeah, my phone's trying to charge right now, and it's not charging. So,
okay.
Great shit. Great balls of fire.
Yep. The grunge band. They did it. They did it again.
And here we are.
Unbelievable.
Texan from Texas. Fun fact: the Texas band is from Texas. What a crazy coincidence! Who would have expected?
They plugged in their guitar. They plugged it into the audio interface. They hit the record button. They mixed and mastered it. They published it.
It was unbelievable. They printed the artwork and put it inside the cassette so that you will have the cassette available to you right in your hands. Right now, I'm holding it between my finger and my thumb on both of my hands with all of the excitement. I'm holding this in front of my face. To the right shoulder, I hold this above me. This is for the blind people listening.
This is for Deep Madness himself. I feel bad that, like, literally no one knows what we're talking about.
I know.
So if
No,
you
asthmatic will
understand
when he watches
if
this.
you understand this Kill Tony reference, please comment right now and say I got the reference. And don't lie.
Yeah, if you know what Kill Tony is, then you'll know what we're saying. Also, Kismatic, since I was talking about asthmatic. Kismatic, go get that, guys. Cassettes are coming back. You gotta go get them.
Yes.
Screenshot.
We love Asthmatic. Very cool guy.
Fucking awesome, dude. I'm super excited to meet him in person one day. He's doing a concert somewhere near me, but not like near me, so I don't know if I want to go.
Well, you saw him in person, so technically you met him.
Well, I saw him in the year before he did the Kill Tony, but that was only for his opening act before Token. Oh, this is great.
Yeah. Music to my
This is
ears.
beautiful music.
Damn, man. Turn that fucking shit off.
All right. Oh, this is the song I was telling him. It sounds like Gatman from 50 Cent. And he told me it was. That's what he sampled.
Oh, okay.
Gatman with Eminem and 50 Cent. Holy shit. I almost unplugged something that would have been very, very bad to unplug. Okay. All right, Jaden. I just got to make sure 100% that this phone is charging, so you're not going to hear me for about 3 seconds.
Okay.
It is charging. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Let's go. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless I'm the villain now, like Iron Man is becoming Doom. That is so true. That's such a weird thing right now to cast Robert Downey Jr. as a villain when you literally had him as canon, the Iron Man. So what happens when Iron Man ever meets the Fantastic Four in the future because of fucking timelines, man? Oh. Said it feels like the Avengers slowly coming back together. That's why they were talking about Marvel. That makes sense. Oh my God, this is great. It's good to have everybody back, dude. Honestly, we need the 2020 crew to have a reunion. That would be so much fun. One more stream. Joseph, host one more stream where we can all do karaoke.
Yeah, please.
Call it the
One more
COVID
open mic.
stream when COVID's gone.
Imagine if they had if there was an whatever what Joseph did for the open mic, if they had that for comedy on Instagram.
Yeah.
The digital Kill Tony.
Digital Kill Tony. I love it.
So bad. There'd just be silence the whole time, and then people would have to react in the chat and be like, ha ha ha, that was funny.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. All right. Should we get either of them in here if they're able to? Yes, sir. Okay, so Eddie's just said something. Now the lockdown season is completely over. Imagine if we all met at a convention event central for all of us all. Okay, so not kidding, guys. Literally 2 weeks ago, by my workplace, I'm not going to say it out loud, I'm not going to dox myself, there is a convention center. And in that convention center, they hosted a very, 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 very big convention with humongous names of celebrities that you all know from movies and music and all kinds of other things. And it was unbelievable how many people showed up to that. However, if I were to say that we would all meet up in the same place, I would probably say that convention center would be probably closest for me, obviously. But at the same time, it's a main location with a ton of people. It would be a reason for us to not just be like, oh, I'm just going to, travel up for the hell of it. It would actually be to go and see celebrities together. We could go and watch movies. Or not watch movies, but we could talk to celebrities in movies. Specifically, the Scream cast was at this one. That's why I really wanted to go to. And the Daredevil cast with Charlie Cox. So I was super excited to see all those people that were in the area. But I'm not saying where it was or anything like that. You guys can go and look it up yourselves. This was an absolutely amazing thing. You would just need a hotel. I work at a hotel, Eddie.
It'll look you up.
Literally right there. I could probably hook it up, dude. That would be absolutely amazing if we could make that happen. That would be sick. And then I could just give you guys all the friends and family rate if I have it. I just gotta make sure my benefits are good to go. They will be in October, so I've been told from HR. Anyway, Jaden, this is our chat. Well, let's jump back into this concert that you were going to. No, not concert. The comedian that you were going to go to. Who's opening for them? Do you know any other comedians, or is it just this? What's his name again?
Nick
Nick
Mullen.
something. Nick.
But I don't know if anyone else is opening. I mean, I'd imagine, but it didn't show any names. It just the tickets. It just shows Nick Mullen's name.
Nice. So it's a complete surprise of how many people are going to bomb before your main act.
Yeah, like Nick Mullen is a total professional, but I could just picture everyone just being like, yeah, just very typical, like erotic, like sex, fucking, just your typical.
Yeah, terrible humor, overshadowed with shock and sex.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Hey, my uncle died. Don't laugh. Okay, fuck you.
And then they say the same things that everyone else says, and they try to read the audience. I had one guy, he came out, I think he was like the the MC for it, giving everybody their shout out before they went on stage. It was for Jamie Kennedy's show. And this guy, he would literally say, okay, you guys like that one? Let's try this one. And it's like, dude, the fuck? That's not a set.
Wow.
A set is a simple set of jokes that you make that flow together or don't flow together, and you look at the reaction of the audience and you keep going without saying it out loud. Dumb fuck. Dumbass.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
they
Eddie
treat it
wants
like
to
a
know, am I
fucking
back in the hotel biz? Yes, I am. I am back in the hotel biz since May, and I'm very, 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 very happy to be back with an amazing team.
Can you do this movie and answer?
Oh yeah, absolutely, no problem.
This summer, Arnold Schwarzenegger in the biggest movie of his life. Coming to theaters this summer, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jackie Chan, Jason Statham in movies with testosterone rated R.
Okay, dude, you can't use that word on Instagram.
Coming soon to a theater near you. Coming soon to, what is it? A DVD near you. What was that voice, Eddie? Remember the DVD voice? Coming soon to a theater near you. I think that's it. Anyway, I'm just laughing like Chucky out of nowhere. Also was at the event that we were over by. That gentleman that played Chucky. Like, amazing. You got a bunch of amazing people. Coming soon. Oh, thank you. Coming soon to Disney Home Video.
How do you do that so well?
I've
Like
listened
the
to my
perfect
whole
voice.
life, dude. I got these voices in my head.
The voices, man.
As soon as I said it, I thought of Falling in Reverse. Can we talk about Falling in Reverse?
Same.
What did you think of their new shit?
I didn't like it.
Didn't like it. It's too rap Corey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The good news is
Why is he so hyped over his own rap shit?
the good news is that he's actually doing something that he's proud of. It's just the worst type of Panic at the Disco syndrome right now, the Brendan Urie, if you will, where his fucking face is the cover of the band's album. Like, Ronnie, holy shit with
Forgot
the
about
ego,
that.
dude. There's other people that matter. Just because you talk shit the best does not make you the only one that matters, bro. And fuck you, Brownie, if you see this. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I gave the album a 7.5 out of 10. I was very pleased with it. I felt like it could have had a little bit more metal. One of the songs that was so deathcore-y, obviously it had Slaughter to Prevail on it, but like his deathcore part was insane, like Ronnie's part. So then adding Tech Nine to it, I was like, I don't like that. And then finishing off with Alex Terrible, I was like, but you could have had Alex as the first verse. Then you could have done your thing. Then you could have had Tech. Or we could have Alex, Tech, then you. But instead, okay, Joseph said he fucks with the new album. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you fuck with the new album. I mean, if you like NF, then you're going to like the album. If you like Slaughter to Prevail, you're going to like the album. If you like pop music, you're going to like the album. If you like Luke Combs, you're going to like the album.
Yeah.
He's got a good variety on there. I do give him some credit for that. But he's just got his big-ass face as the cover, bro. Like a mugshot or something.
Yeah, I don't think he like sold out or anything. I just don't like the rap stuff. But people like it, then that's cool.
Oh,
listening to Ronnie's older stuff, like Falling in Reverse, like his old album.
like that one song that you made me sing.
No,
The
I haven't
Drug and
listened to that
Music,
album in a while.
because I like that one. Drug and Me As You. That's a classic.
That one, such a banger. But yeah, no, I've been really his last album, Coming Home, and then I think it's called Just Like You. Like those two albums, they're just full of bangers, man.
And then he waited after dropping one of the best songs, Popular Monster, 4 years to put out his actual work.
Yeah, the new album was like 4 songs included with all his other singles that already exist.
Yeah, and he already released all those, which was really stupid. I was hoping that one of them would be like, here's a big surprise. And the one with his girlfriend, Soraya from the AEW, I was like, it's fine. She didn't do much. She didn't do much for the track in itself. Oh, Eddie wants me to say, in a world where humans have been wiped out and apes rule the world, comes Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, coming straight to the theaters this summer.
Yeah. All right, give me something I can do in a Bill Burr voice, Eddie.
Yeah, Bill Burr. Give him something to bitch about as Bill Burr.
Yeah, just something that makes you pisses you off.
It was hot, now it's cold. What's going on with the weather?
It's bullshit. It's like, it's obvious. The government, they're controlling the weather. There's no way we should have a heat wave like this in Chicago.
You said Chicago correctly, like he would, dude. That's insane. Do you ever talk with other people around the world? They don't know how to fucking say our cities. It's terrible.
Yeah.
The singles are definitely stronger than the newest stuff on the album. That is 100%.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of his rap, even though I'm a metalcore kid at heart. That doesn't listen to much rap. Okay, well, that's a good thing though. You still enjoy the album, even though you're not into the rap. That's impressive. A lot of people that were not into rock or metal definitely got into it because of Hardy or anyone else that mixed metal or rock with their normal mix. This summer, in a world where pirates rule the seas, led by one man, one desire, Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp. People.
All right, I'll do that in the Bill Burr voice now.
Yeah. Wait. Hold up. Joseph, you been to Tinley Park? Dude, I fucking love that place. I just saw Hailstorm there with I Prevail. I Prevail they were there. But Hailstorm was amazing. And then, they did call it Chicago. Everyone calls, West Side suburbs. So you go an hour outside of Chicago, we call it Chicago. You go further than that, you get to the crops, the farms, you're not going to be called Chicago. That's just not true. You're not going to go to Huntley and be like, that's Chicago. Went to Warped Tour there in 2018. Dude! Damn! Can't believe how long ago that is. That is insane. That's 6 years ago. Ouch! Ouch! Jaden, can you just do me a favor? Never get old. Just don't ever get old. Because the moment that you do, you start realizing things like your favorite movie that you were like super influenced by, High School Musical here, is going to be 20 in 2 years.
Damn it. Already?
Yeah. Already. It kills me, bro. And everything that came out from 2004, like the best albums from most artists, they're all 20 years old this year. It's insane to me. Fucking Killswitch Engage, End of Heartache, 20 years old. Unbelievable. Is Chicago's... is it still the same area code, though, as Chicago? No. Because, I think zip code were the same. I think we're all, because of the state, we're still all the same zip code. But Chicago, there's like 847, then there's 630, then there's 773, then there's 855. And it's like all of these numbers are all in Chicagoland. It's crazy. Browno, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? It's good to see you here. You're not giving the Falling in Reverse show in Chicago a chance. Oh, by not going to the Falling in Reverse Chicago. I can't read, dude. I literally cannot read. You're not going to the Falling in Reverse show in Chicago by chance, are you? No, I am not. I am not going to Falling in Reverse. I'm waiting for Ice Nine Kills. That is my biggest thing I'm looking forward to right now. 773 Gang. Can you imagine Eminem were in High School Musical? Yeah, I would love to watch someone make a clip. I would specifically say the guy that does Lil Windex on YouTube. I can't remember his rap name, but he does like if Eminem stubbed his toe, if Eminem fell down the stairs. Funny ass clips. But there is something about that dude that just emanates Eminem, and it would be perfect to have him in a High School Musical setting. That would be so funny to watch. I would totally message it. Actually, so I was going to go talk about this before because Eddie was talking about, I was talking about Johnny being shouted out by Eddie. So I did not know this, but one of my guests is not only being shared by, but I believe is friends with one of the biggest metal producers of all time, Joey Sturgis.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And that's Bradbury Music, as far as I know. Because I've seen Brad's stuff get shared by Joey, and I know that Joey probably is like, I'll give everybody their shout out, whatever. But he's following Brad too, so I'd say that he gives him a lot of support. So I want to know their story. I'm going to get Brad back on the pod very, very soon. We're going to talk about conspiracies. It's going to be super fun. I'm going to have a great chat with him about aliens. We're going to go tinfoil hat all the way through.
Yeah. Talk about JFK, talk about the moon landing.
You'll be at that show with Ray. Hold on, Joseph. Let's plan this out. I might actually be able to meet you then. That would be an amazing thing if you're in the area. Let's see. Falling in Reverse, Chicago. Is it this year? September 17th? Holy shit, dude. That's really close. That's really close. I'm going to be seeing, okay, so I see Dead by April on the 10th. I see Red on the 13th. The 17th is what day? Some random day of the week, right? It's always never normal. All right, let's see. Sorry, Jaden, for cutting you off on all this. Tuesday!
Yeah, you good?
You're going to a metalcore show on a Tuesday? Fuck, bro. Why do they keep doing Tuesdays? That's so weird. People have work the next day.
Yeah, we have the same problem in Washington. They always, every fucking pop punk band books on Sunday.
What?
Sunday night.
And they make you drive like an hour and a half or so.
Yep.
So then you get home at like 1:32 in the morning, and then you have to get up for work at 7. Worth
Bullshit.
it. Going up on a Tuesday. Oh, club going up on a Tuesday. I love it. Hilarious.
Forgot about that.
Browno, how you doing, man? It's good to see you here. Never mind, he left. Bye, Browno. He's in the UK. I'm surprised he's available right now. Aren't they like, isn't that late there? Wouldn't it be like midnight? 3 hours ahead? I don't know. 7 hours ahead? 10,
Yeah.
11 o'clock.
Probably like, yeah, it's probably really late at night over
I
there.
think it's like 11. I don't have a normal schedule or job. You have a job. You have a job, Joseph. Your job is life, bro. You're living it and you're making it and you're going to be something huge. That's why I want you on the podcast so that we can promote the fucking shit out of you, dude. You need to have all the support for everything that you did for all of us. We got to give that back to you. Right, Joe? Right, Joe? Right, Joe? Who's Joe? Who's Joe, Jaden? I literally called you Joe right now.
Wow.
Right, Joe Schmo? Right, Joey Sturgis?
Joe Rogan. Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz. And Ray works overnights.
Gotcha.
I don't have a normal job. Okay, got you. Not a 9 to 5. Yeah, well, nobody has a 9 to 5 anymore. I don't think any of our schedules are normal. Speaking of not normal things, you guys think that it's a great idea to charge $7 for a Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell? Do you think that that's the right price for that? I know, Joseph, you don't eat it because, you're vegan, but do you think that that is the correct price when it used to be $4 or $5? Do you think we should start charging $7 or $9 for things, only single items, not even with the meal? Because I think that's insane, and I can see why fast food is losing stock majorly this year.
It's like, wow, the Crunchyroll Supreme, it's not even the same price anymore. Can you believe it? They're skyrocketing the prices. Like, you gotta stop. You can't do that.
Biden's economy, ruining us all.
Ruining the Taco Bell menu. Let me be a badass in peace.
I work 24 hours every day. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah, Joseph, you agree. That is wild, isn't it? The price is insane, dude. Like, fast food is becoming unbelievably pricey. And when that happens, you know fucking shit is about to hit the fan. Because fast food is supposed to be the reasonable food. Oh, I met a guy yesterday, Joseph, when I was checking him in at the hotel. He was wearing Impossible on his shirt. So I was like, okay, it's either a brand of something this or this or this. And he told me it's for the Impossible foods, like Impossible Burger and things like that. I never knew it was an actual brand. I thought that was just the name that they called it. But very cool. I didn't ask any more information, but I saw a t-shirt. And that's how my mind works. I needed everyone to know that. Back to Jaden, the conversation we're actually supposed to be having right now.
No. It's great to interact with the fans. Well, not the fans. They're our friends, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It is great to interact with people because every time I'm at night, no one says a fucking word, and I like go on for 35 minutes. Did you hear my whole stream?
The most recent one?
Yeah, last night.
No, but I'm pissed off that I missed the drive stream.
That's it. That's the one.
A drive stream!
Drive stream! Oh, there's no one home. Drive stream! Drive stream! There we go. That's much better. More fry. More fry with my Coke. All right.
Fries in a line.
Fries in a line. I need to have a connection with you through new music. What have you heard that's new this year, Jaden? What kind of albums have you been jamming to?
New. Well, I'd say probably Real Friends. They've been putting out some new singles. They not a fan of the single they put out like a month or two ago, called Waiting Room, but like melodically it just wasn't really that good. But their most recent one, Sad, I think it's called Our Love, is like a sad song. That one's like, it's amazing. Like they're bringing back like a lot of older elements to their band. You know, it's really hard to do, especially with like a completely different singer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because
they punk,
replaced
and
their singer.
Sorry. Continue. My bad.
No, just because they replaced their singer, so it's like they kind of had to rebuild a little bit.
Gotcha. They're pop punk, emo, and pop, and they are from the area that Joseph is going to be seeing Falling in Reverse. Fun fact. Tinley Park, Illinois. Crazy how you found them before me, who's in the fucking state.
I mean, Real Friends is like they're very big in the pop punk and emo scene, but at the same time, they're just not. It takes a long time to actually discover them. Like you have to get in you have to really like do a big deep dive on pop punk, and then randomly you just stumble across them, and you're like, oh, like how did I not find them sooner?
True. This is true, ladies and gentlemen. This is true. This is exactly how you find music.
Joseph saw them live before with Mayday Parade.
Oh, you saw them with Mayday Parade. I was going to say they are connected to that. According to Google, they are in the same realm as Knuckle Puck, The Wonder Years, State Champs, and Mayday Parade.
Yeah, and they're great friends with Knuckle Puck. They've both been friends with each other like since they both started their bands like in 2010.
Fuck yeah!
But Real Friends like kind of blew up before Knuckle Puck did.
Do you like? They have a new album coming out on October 11th. Do you like the band Chunk? No, Captain Chunk.
Yeah. I haven't listened to much of their albums, but I mean, I've heard singles, and a friend of mine back in the day told me about that band, and very good stuff.
Absolutely. They're kick-ass easy core. Kick
Yeah,
ass.
I always forget like that they're an easy core band.
Yeah. And they're really, really solid. A Mayday Parade I've still never listened to. Should I go through all of their stuff?
Yes,
And then
I-
what do you think
I
of
only listened to like their first album, but
that
yeah,
that happens with most bands. I mean, you were playing Dance Gavin Dance the other day with Johnny Craig, and I fucking hate their old stuff.
really,
Yeah,
why do you not like their old
their
stuff?
vocals sound terrible. John Mess and Johnny Craig both did not do well, because my overall interpretation of the band has been only Tillian, and now that he's gone, I have to figure out what the hell I'm gonna think of their new stuff. But like that's like what I consider as definitive Dance Gavin Dance. So going to their old stuff, which was actually definitive Dance Gavin Dance, I was like, I don't need this. The voices just do not work. They don't harmonize well. The singing
In
is
my opinion,
beautiful. Yeah.
I think it just has to grow on you. Because at first, like I started listening to like I saw Dance Gavin Dance with Tillian live back in 2018 when they were touring with Under Oath, and first I was blown away, and I immediately understood the appeal. And so me and my dad were like super into the Tillian era, and then eventually I just got sick of Tillian's voice, and then started listening. And once Taco showed me their self-titled album is when I started liking their older stuff. And then like back in like late last year, my friend came back from the military, and he was like, I'm super into all this Swancore stuff, and he was showing me all these different Swancore bands. I was like, dude, I know a band that you'd really like. So I showed him And I Told Them. I invented Times New Roman, which is the Johnny Craig era, and then like their biggest hit.
Oh,
And so then he started getting into the band, and he got so into the band that like he knew like everything about the band. He knew more than me, and then he got me into like all their like older shit.
super duper awesome shit. Let me go into what I heard yesterday, because I found it as one of the most interestingly weird. My voice hurts now because I didn't warm up for that scream. But I found this group. Spotify recommended I listen to it, and I was like, okay. And it's definitely in the Swancore kind of area. I was fucking amazed. I listened to it, and I was like, holy shit, this is music. This is Kill Tony.
Can we go up and worship? This is Stone Edge Grove.
All right. Anyway, so this band is called Shrezzers. Have you heard of them?
No.
I gotta show you. It's gonna blow your fucking
Please
mind.
do.
Imagine if a metalcore band said, "Let's go easy core," and add saxophone. That's what
the?
Shrezzers is. I was amazed. Let me go grab the speaker. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Watch this. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
It's like you're trying to wake up your toddler or something. What
Hey
is that?
Siri, can you play Shrezzers on Spotify?
Playing all songs, shuffled.
Nope, that's not what I said. Siri,
Sorry, there was a...
can you play Noodles by Shrezzers on Spotify?
I can play from your Spotify app once you've set up Recognize My Voice. You can do that in the Home app.
Tell that dumb bitch to stop interrupting you.
No, I have to teach it how to recognize my voice.
Oh. Like you were in the middle of telling it to do something, and it goes, so fucking impolite.
Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep playing music without my permission? You're just not understanding me. I'm arguing with my literal speaker. That'd be so funny. Just argue with my speaker for the whole time.
That's not schizophrenic at all.
All right, let's see.
Yo, Dan, I can't hear you.
Hey Siri, connect to my iPod.
Sorry, I can't help you with that.
Hey Siri, connect to my iPod.
Sorry.
Fuck you, Siri.
With that.
Hey Siri, can you play a song on Apple Music?
Hey, what's up,
Shuffling
Josh?
all songs from Apple Music.
I should actually just let it play. Like, right? I should just so you guys can see how
We'll do it live.
my mix of music is be like in the middle of the library. I'm just like, hey Siri, can you play something quiet? And it's just like
Oh my gosh.
hey Siri, skip.
I just think
It
she was
goes
like
from it goes from death metal to Mulan. Hey Siri, skip. Back to metal. Theocracy. Oh no, Trivium. Hey Siri, skip. I know this one. Oh my god, it's Parkway Drive.
oh yeah. Parkway Drive, ain't it?
Should we just play the whole song? Get me completely screwed? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Shh, quiet. Alright. I cannot find this, dude. I seriously cannot. But the good news is my new schedule just came in for work. Perfectly timed.
Dude, bad news. Siri is a fucking troll.
Siri is a troll.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's why
god.
I'm having a hard time.
I have the most consistent schedule. I'm working the exact same shift as I did this week. The exact same shift. Every single day is the exact same time I worked this week.
Every day is exactly the same.
White girl music? Oh, Josh, watch this. Hold on. Hey, Siri, play Avril Lavigne.
There you go.
Couldn't find Avril Lavigne in your
Shut
Apple
up.
Music. You can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music on a different app.
Hey, Siri, stop. Just stop.
There's nothing to stop here.
Oh my God, this
Wow,
is
you
fucking ridiculous.
fucking back talk.
Hey, Siri, do you have an attitude today?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else?
Fucking talking
Hey,
back.
Siri, who's your favorite comedian? You're indecisive and you're crazy. You might be an American.
If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Hey Siri, can you please play a song on Spotify called Noodles by Shrezzers?
I can play from your Spotify app once you've set up Recognize My Voice. You can do that in the Home app.
Bro,
That's
what I'm saying.
This is bullshit.
Recognize My Voice.
Imagine William Montgomery arguing with Siri.
Oh my God, I would listen to that for an hour.
That's not what I asked, dumbass. I should throw you in the fucking well.
No, I'm just lost. I'm so lost. I can't do it. I literally can't play music on this thing anymore, which is so stupid because it used to have like AirPlay. Anyway, what do we got next?
Damn shame.
Oh, do you hear that? It's the sound of copyrights.
Yay.
That is absolutely going to get me screwed over if I were to play Lindsey Sterling, but there's literally no lyrics, so you can't talk over it. It literally will play the whole thing, and this thing will shut me down instantly.
William Montgomery sings Lindsey Sterling. I don't even know who that is, but I just thought it'd be funny.
You don't know who Lindsey Sterling is? She's the girl with the violin that plays dubstep and pop music.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of
Yeah,
that.
she's really good. Her new album was awesome. Hey Siri, can you play... Hey Siri, play Surrender by Lindsey Sterling.
I couldn't find Surrender by Lindsey Sterling in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music on a different app.
Hey Siri, just stop.
William Montgomery sings I Hate Everyone by Falling in Reverse. I fucking hate you, Red Band.
Red Band. All right.
You're the only reason why I still do this fucking show. So I can roast your dumb ass.
I love that.
Once again, I'm it's like I have no material that I could reference that anyone would know.
Hey Siri, play Kill Tony.
I couldn't find Kill Tony in your Apple Music library.
Oh, dude, Nick Mullen had this funny joke. Have I already sent you that clip where he was talking about Kill Tony?
No. Wait.
Where you-
Yes. Wait.
Damn it.
No. You know what I was doing last night? I was going through Shane Gillis and the Trump compilation, and then I found another thing with Shane Gillis, and then I was going to go through that video that you told me that was hilarious with Tony being on his podcast, on Williams' podcast,
Mhm.
and I never did that. So I think I should do that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right. Let me find out a way to get this thing to stream with the music that I'm playing right
They made a
now.
lot of good references on that podcast about that one. Well, that's that one guy that like something in like wrestling or something. He would say like, "What a rush!" No, it doesn't ring a bell.
What a rush. No, it doesn't.
Damn. But yeah, no. Nick Mullen had a good joke about Kill Tony. He was like, hopefully I can say this on Instagram. He was like, what if like some guy like goes on Kill Tony and like bombs, and then just like right as he like realizes he bombs, he just like grabs out like an AK-47 and just literally just like fucking obliterates Tony's head, and then he's like, what? Isn't that what you're supposed to like? Do I get the free gift card? Like, when do I get to meet Shane Gillis?
Do you know what I want? I want a way to go back in time to see the first time that all these people were ever on Kill Tony, but also have them watching that first time. Like an anniversary of William Montgomery, an anniversary of Cam Patterson, an anniversary of Casey Rocket, and they are reacting to it at the same time. So it's not just clips of what we've already seen and can find easily. I want it to be just something so memorable and so wonderful. So wonderful.
Right. Yeah, I've seen Williams first time. That was all right. And that's it. I've seen Casey's first time, but he wasn't a bug hole. He was already like doing comedy in that area, and then someone was like, "Hey, have Casey on your show." But I want to see Cam Patterson's first time, because I'm pretty sure he was a bucket pole in the beginning.
Okay, go to Spotify.com. Sorry, I'm learning how to get this computer hooked up to this speaker. It's getting ridiculous. Continue talking.
Yeah.
I can listen.
La, da, 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 da. Can't think of anything to say. Well, we got some news today. I'm pregnant.
I knew it. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I actually like fucking pranked a couple of my friends with that. Like, someone put on their story like like some long fucking paragraph like saying like, okay, if I'll finally address it, even though I don't want to talk about it on social media. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm pregnant, and like does like this whole explanation, and then at the end it's like, no, I just copied and pasted this from someone else's story. This is a fucking prank. But it was a lot more better than it sounds. I don't remember what it was word for word, but it was pretty good. And then I just posted that in a group chat, and then everyone was like, wait, what? For real? Like, I'm like, no, you fucking dumbass.
Oh, I figured it out. God, I'm so stupid. All of it's making sense now.
What'd you do wrong?
I didn't have Wi-Fi on.
That will do it.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Got it. All right, here's Shrezzers. Sorry about this.
That's damn.
What do you think?
Send that to me.
Yeah, right?
That was pretty good.
That's
Especially that
fucking
opening
awesome.
riff.
Yeah, listen to this part. What do you think, dude?
Yeah, I like
Fucking
it.
cool. All right, so they are definitely not American. They sound like they're from a different country. Let me see what country they're from.
When did that come out?
This year.
Oh,
So they were a post-hardcore band. They were formed in 2016. I guess they're still. Oh, they toured with Betraying the Martyrs and support an Eskimo Cowboy before they were called Electric Cowboy. They worked with Born of Osiris, Jared Dines, Intervals, lots of big names. So it just says international fusion, progressive rock, metal, and post-hardcore band. But it doesn't say where they're from. Kind of weird, but I like it a lot. I listened to it yesterday because Spotify was like, this band is pretty interesting for their well-known changes. Like, I'll show you what my Spotify DJ sounds like. He's pretty cool.
Some of your go-tos from 2023 coming now. Gonna start with Lost by Linkin Park. Feels like we're diving into some new metal and post-grunge. Let's jump in.
Like he knows, because I mean it's an AI, so it obviously knows everything. But it's like I just know what type of music I'm about to listen to instead of just going right into it and being like, "What the fuck is this?" So it's like it's kind of cool that it gives me the heads up. So for that one, Shrezzers are like this band is well known for fusing saxophone with their melodic metal, and I was like, "What? My stupid phone keeps unplugging itself. This is the 10th time. That's it. I'm throwing out the window." That's you were doing what? What? You were doing Thrift Shop by Macklemore there. All right, let's go. So I'm gonna play Allison's favorite song. This will be probably the way that we finish it out because my phone is about to run out of energy.
oh.
I know it sucks. It's the worst.
Let's go. That's such a banger. I can't wait to hear that song live.
It's so good live, dude. Oh, so when I saw them with Boys Like Girls, they fucked up the microphone so bad for their whole set. Their whole entire set was bad with mics. It's like crackly. It's like, ugh, so sad. It's such a good band.
Yeah. Even though like that guy's a great vocalist, like I've just noticed that like with live recordings, like people, like I don't know why people fuck up their equipment.
Yeah, it's not fair. Here's my favorite song from a band that I'm currently about to interview. Listen to this dude's voice. What do you think?
That was insane.
Yeah,
I
right?
feel like I've heard a voice like that before, but I can't specifically think of it. But it has that like same
Memphis
energy.
Fire, definitely.
It has that same energy to like Cove Reaper from Seos, and like when he belts like really high and like, but I feel like even he hasn't really done something like that cool. Like that was pretty good.
Yeah, right? I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. Unbelievable range. You have to think about, obviously Matty Mullins of Memphis May Fire, Jag of A Scarlet Drive, that one band that Joseph is absolutely obsessed with. Can't remember their name ever, but they have extremely high voice. And of course, the master of all of it, Kellen Quinn of Sleeping with Sirens. Like, just that high range with that power behind it. It's unbelievable to find that these days in most artists. So I was very happy to hear that. And so I'm going to have him on the podcast to talk about his unbelievable range.
On your podcast? Holy shit.
Yeah. They've been a fan of my stuff for a little bit now. They put my reaction out on their shorts. I didn't even see it until yesterday. And I was like, fuck yeah. Because now they just got big hype from Orion Reacts. He did like big compilation of new music to check out or react to, and he put them on the list. Did I show
funny.
you the Under Oath collab with a country artist? Did I show you that yet?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was amazing.
You know what's funny? I saw there's like back when I was like 14, and like I had this like really good friend at the time. Like he would show me like a lot of like he got me into like most of the bands that I'm into now, and he showed me a Skylit Drive. I was at my grandma's house. I was like listening to one of their most popular album with that one redhead guy, the one with like the girl on the as like the artwork, and I was just listening to one of their songs and like on the computer, like on the speakers, and my grandma comes in and she's like, "Oh wow, her voice is just so amazing," and I was like, no, it's a guy doing that. And she just was like, "Oh, okay." And then walked out of the computer room. Like it was so awkward because like there's a girl on the art as like the album cover. So she probably thinks that it's like that's like the person singing it.
Wait, was that Rise or was that Wires in the Concept of Breathing?
Wires and
Wires in the Concept of Breathing? Okay, so my favorite song on that one is In the Beginning. The first track, dude. That song is fucking fire.
Oh, yeah,
just kidding. It's not a song. It's apparently just a hype up song. It's not a song. I'm wrong now. I'm all wrong. Everything I said is a lie.
How dare you lie to me?
I know. I think. Oh, I was thinking of their. Hold on. Was it the title track? Oh yeah, no. I like the end of the first song that goes right into Knights of the Round. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I forgot about that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Let's play that part just because it's sick. It's right here. So beautiful. I love it. It's one of the best. True metalcore right there. True emo metalcore. That's what I consider that shit.
Yeah,
it's so out there. It's such an interesting sound and it works so well. Have you heard any of Dayshell stuff?
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of Dayshell, honestly, but there's so many albums that he's put out, like albums and EPs, and I'm like, oh fuck, where do I start?
Yeah, right? So I made an entire playlist. I'll send that to you right now. If you look under your seat right now, all of you get a playlist.
It comes in a vinyl.
You get a playlist. You get a playlist. You get a playlist.
You know what, dude? What's crazy is like the fact that Shaylee is still doing music is like blows my mind, because he like has some like really fucked up like autoimmune disorder, along with like some really like bad like arthritis, and like where he just feels constant back pain and fucking like, and like he has some like really messed up like wrists and shit, and like, and it's not like he doesn't have like a cure for it, but like he's still like he can't even drive anymore, but like he still like makes music and like posts shit on the daily.
Isn't that crazy? That's the commitment that most amazing musicians have, is that no matter what can get in their way, then nothing stops them. And
yeah,
the prevailing, I mean, I prevail, huh? The way that he has the drive to continue making it is amazing. Did you hear Pegasus, the album?
No.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna play a song. That's all I gotta do. And it'll instantly hook you in to be like, I gotta listen to this shit. Holy fucking shit, it's so good, dude. All right. This is Not Welcome. Hopefully I don't get screwed over by copyrights.
Making my way to the top, reminding cause you forgot the how we go, the shadows for sure, you got let's get that day we're not. Yeah, we're all fucked, like it or not. Not if you feel me, hands up if you fight like the rest.
Amazing.
right?
As
Like,
always.
perfect music.
Anything Shaylee does, I'm just like, I can't argue with it.
I'm trying to get him on the podcast too.
I could see him doing it, honestly.
It's just I have to go through Joe Marks to get to him because they're friends with each other and I know Joe well. Joe's always sending me hilarious, controversial memes. We send each other political shit all the time, and it makes us laugh so hard. But yeah, he's always with Shaylee, either in the studio or just hanging out in regular. And I've always thought of it, and I'm like, I should just go all the way and be like, hey, Joe, get Shaylee for me. Because
I don't mean any disrespect, but like, who is Joe Marks? I don't know
Joe
who that is.
Marks is My Position.
Doesn't ring a bell.
They did a song together. Hold on.
I'm so out of the loop with like all these bands that I probably
You're
should
supposed
know.
to be my biggest fan, and you don't even know the song. All right, here we go. So this is the song that Shaylee is on with Joe. You probably have heard this many times in my story before.
When will you wake up? You just can't get enough. And when I see your face, I think of all you take. With arms wide open, you suffocate the breath that I made. Stuck in my ways this time, I can't forget about it. Vanquish your thoughtless crime, the one that hits the hardest. Nothing to pass the time. I won't accept your sorrow.
Press on my chest, honey, like a river flowing blood. I beat. Oh, please, love, allow me to demonstrate all the dark around me. Stuck in my ways this time, I can't forget about it. Vanquish your thoughtless crime, the one that hits the hardest. Nothing to pass the time. I don't accept your sorrow. Ever cry, it was a day falling.
So Joe reached out to me, and he told me that he had a new song called, what was that called? It just literally got an anniversary, Diluted. And so he asked me to react to his song Diluted. And so back in 2021, 2022, I took that song, added it to my list, ended up reacting to it. He liked the reaction so much, he showed Shaylee, because Shaylee was the one that did the voice in the beginning that goes, Diluted. So it's like, it's perfect because they combined that. But now if you listen to Joe's new song, this is called Fly Away, you'll hear his style has increased over a time. Also, this is co-produced with Shaylee. And I think he shot the music video.
This is also my ringtone.
One more time.
I said that's also my ringtone.
Yeah, you should make it your ringtone, honestly. This song is awesome. Here, listen to this shit.
Come fly with me. Come fly away with me.
What do you think?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it.
So Adrian
Very simple answer.
Gonzalez.
It's just a very simple. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Adrian Gonzalez is the one on the guitar, I believe, for that track. No relation.
Michael Gonzalez from Kill Tony.
Yeah, no relation to the one from Kill Tony.
Could be though. Well, maybe they're brothers.
Michael Gonzalez on the on the drums.
Yeah.
I love it, dude.
Well,
So what we should do to finish this off, we have exactly 1 hour before I have to go. I don't know how long this thing lets us talk for.
I think 4 hours, right?
We're at 1 hour and 14 minutes. So not doing bad right now.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
This is where the fun begins.
We are tonight's entertainment. Literally, Heath Ledger in the movie fucking eats a flower. It is the funniest scene of all the Joker scenes besides I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. It's gone. Where'd it go?
I think Kill Tony needs to have like the Joker as one of the guests.
They'll do that. Now that the Joker movie is coming out this year, they'll probably bring up somebody dressed as the new Joaquin Phoenix version.
Walking Virgin.
Walking Virgin. The Joker.
You think the second Joker is gonna be good?
I think if I am correct about how the first one went, this is entirely fantasy when people are saying it's going to be a musical. I think it's going to be fantasy numbers while they're murdering people. Harley and Joker will have musical numbers to make it less exciting, or less violent, I should say, less shocking. So the first movie did all the shock value when he stabs the dude right in front of the midget. And then the other part was obviously the, you know what I think, Murray? And then he just goes into that whole monologue, and then he goes straight to the, you get what you fucking deserve! That was incredible shock value. So since they've already done the shock value, since they're bringing in Harley Quinn, they're going to have to do something a little bit more subtle, but they can play with the fantasy part of it. And Lady Gaga is known for being the most artistic kind of actress. So I think that what they're going to do is they'll make it musical numbers for when they're losing their minds and just murdering huge amounts of people. You move tomorrow. Oh, congratulations, Jenny. We just had Joseph and Eddie here as well. It's amazing how many people are showing up from the year of 2021 to say hi. So many people. Yeah, we're both doing good. We've been just chatting, literally the most chill conversation as I expected, but at the same time, kind of on topic at times, and then we lose it again. I am going to find something for us to listen to here at the end, though, that's going to work well. See, can I play Kill Tony on here? Do you think it would be blocked?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah. So should we just listen to the rest of the Whitney Cummings episode?
Sure. Until Instagram fucking bans it.
I mean, it's going to be, still able to be heard. It's just like...
Yeah, I feel like the comedians that will be so unfunny that like they won't even say anything edgy. So...
Well, I just know that we're going to get a lot of dirty, disgusting, fucked up shit that we have to hear for a little bit of time. What part did we leave at? Because I had to go. It was like way too late at night. Find it.
Probably after like the
Hey, this is Red Band.
third or fourth comedian.
Quad Podcast Network. This episode of Kill.
Are they all 2 hours long? Yeah, they are. That's right. I forgot about that. So if you hear a comedian or a joke that you've already heard, let me know, and I'll skip it to the next part. Nice. I'll be around 2.5 hours from you instead of 4. That is hilarious. That's great to hear. And Eddie was actually just talking about how Joseph's wolf pack, we could have like all of them, everybody come back together from the time of all times, the darkest time in American history, to enjoy each other's company in a convention center kind of near my work. I think that would work out well if we actually did follow through on that plan. I know it's all up in the air right now, but it'd be cool to actually meet everybody from the group, and even have like Joseph, have Haley come out. I wish Charles was still talking with me because I'd invite him too. But like seriously, like that was our life whenever we weren't, with people. Like we were always just talking with each other for like hours on end, right?
Yeah, that was such a fun time, like just to connect with everyone while we're trapped inside.
Yeah.
I mean, I could still go outside, obviously, but like I'd fucking like 16-year-old me. I would be like when I'm supposed to like be doing work while I'm on a Zoom call. I would just be like FaceTiming you and Eddie and Brian and Taco and everyone.
That's right. We'll have Brian in there too. I could invite Taco. I have to figure out how to make amends. Because I know after a period of time, shit that hit the fan long ago does not hit the fan anymore. Like, you can bury the hatchet, as they say. Yeah, let me know if it's happening, and I could work with Dustin to get out to Chicago. That's cool. That'd be awesome, because I mean, I think that Joseph, with the impact that he had on all of us, should be like the leader of this idea, and we could have him create the event, the JCV 47 pack event at the convention center. Like someone just is like, who the hell is this guy? Be like, shut up, you don't understand. Changed all of our lives for 5
Yeah, no one
years.
gets it. You had to be there, okay?
But I think in honesty, like that would be really fun, and just have like a reason for all of us to go out. But I think it would make sense if it's another fan expo or anime or some other convention that you guys are all interested in, music or something of that sort too, could work. Like all wanted to see the same band. I think that would work down the line. But yeah, it's like a JCV reunion. That'd be sick. Absolutely sick. All right, let's get to Kill Tony here. This is offensive, extremely offensive comedy for everyone listening right now. This is not going to be censored. I am not going to stop it unless Spotify just gives up. That's usually how it always goes with the internet. I will say, if this cuts my stream, I'm going to be pissed.
Thank you for having me on your show, Dan.
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, dude. This will probably be, I think we'll make it an exclusive thing where it's like just like a chill chat with a friend. I think that would be a cool extra episode just to add into it,
Yeah.
For all the patrons, they'll be able to see the before, the after, and everything like that for those chats. I don't know. I have all these things going on in my mind that need to happen, and I need to follow through on them. So that's the plan. But speaking of follow through, let's get this done with for a full hour of Kill Tony. Let's fucking go. Best fucking night of your life.